Following the recent revelations surrounding the alleged gambling and mafia-related activities linked to professional basketball, attention also shifted toward the current situation involving the well-known music producer and entrepreneur, Diddy. Reports have explored how Diddy is adapting to life in prison following a series of legal troubles and public controversies. The situation has generated widespread public discussion as Diddy's career has spanned decades, influencing the global music industry and shaping the direction of hip-hop culture. Within correctional facilities, high-profile individuals often face unique challenges due to their public image, security concerns, and the adjustments required when transitioning from a life of fame and wealth to a restricted and highly monitored environment. Information from multiple media outlets has suggested that Diddy is currently under heightened supervision to ensure his safety and to prevent potential conflicts that may arise due to his notoriety. His daily routine has reportedly shifted dramatically, focusing on limited privileges, scheduled activities, and regulated communications. Observers have noted that Diddy's adaptation reflects the broader reality many public figures experience when placed in confinement: a loss of privacy, the absence of luxury, and the need to navigate a structured environment where normal freedoms no longer apply. Psychological experts often describe such transitions as among the most difficult aspects of incarceration, particularly for those accustomed to public influence and personal control. While much of the public conversation surrounding Diddy's case remains speculative, official statements have emphasized that he is being treated in accordance with standard prison regulations. His current situation serves as a reminder of the significant personal and professional consequences that legal proceedings can bring, regardless of fame or wealth. The case continues to draw media interest, as updates about his condition, behavior, and long-term legal strategy remain limited. Diddy's story has therefore become not only a subject of celebrity news, but also a broader commentary on accountability, justice, and the reality faced by influential individuals once removed from the privileges of their previous lives. Following the revelations about the alleged gambling scheme involving professional basketball players and organized crime, additional details emerged about the use of advanced technology to manipulate high-stakes poker games. According to the indictment, organized crime groups collaborated with several individuals, including former professional athletes, to attract wealthy participants to these games and profit illegally from them. These players, referred to as face cards, lent credibility to the events by drawing in affluent guests who were unaware that the games were rigged from the start. Investigators found that the participants employed hidden devices and sophisticated systems to cheat. Poker tables reportedly contained built-in X-ray equipment capable of scanning cards, allowing off-site collaborators to see each player's hand in real time. The information was then transmitted to those at the table through discrete signals, such as tapping on poker chips or subtle gestures. Some card decks were marked with invisible ink, visible only through specially designed contact lenses or tinted glasses, giving certain players a complete advantage. In addition, shuffling machines used during the games were not random. They allegedly contained concealed technology that could analyze card sequences, identify the strongest hands, and relay this data to accomplices who guided the cheaters throughout the match. Some games even featured chip trays fitted with miniature cameras that captured images of the cards on the table. Authorities reported that the scheme went beyond simple deception. Players who lost large sums during these manipulated games often faced threats and intimidation. There were even incidents in which individuals were assaulted or robbed in attempts to recover gambling-related debts. One case involved a group stealing a particular card shuffling machine at gunpoint because it was essential to the operation. The investigation revealed that multiple organized crime families were connected to the broader network responsible for running these illegal poker events. These groups used fear and extortion to maintain control and ensure payments from indebted players, reinforcing their long-standing influence in underground gambling activities. As coverage of this scandal continued, public attention also turned toward Diddy, who was reportedly facing significant challenges while adjusting to life in prison. Media outlets described how his confinement marked a dramatic shift from his previous lifestyle of fame and wealth. Reports suggested that Diddy was under close supervision, a common practice for high-profile inmates, to prevent potential conflicts or security risks. Life inside the facility has been described as highly structured, with limited freedom, regulated routines, and strict communication policies. Experts have noted that the psychological adjustment to such an environment can be particularly difficult for individuals accustomed to luxury and personal control. Despite ongoing speculation, officials have stated that Diddy is being treated in accordance with standard prison regulations. His experience has prompted broader discussions about accountability, celebrity culture, and how public figures navigate the consequences of legal proceedings once removed from positions of privilege. The continuing media interest reflects not only curiosity about Diddy's personal circumstances, but also society's ongoing fascination with the downfall and adaptation of powerful individuals when confronted with the realities of the justice system. According to several reports, Diddy, who is currently serving time in a New York detention facility, was allegedly involved in a serious incident that raised concerns about his safety behind bars. Sources claim that an inmate armed with a makeshift knife, known as a shiv, managed to enter Diddy's cell and reportedly held the weapon to his throat while he slept. The event, as described by those close to the case, occurred in one of the most secure and violence-prone detention centers in the state. Although details remain limited, it was suggested that Diddy may have narrowly avoided serious harm or even death. Observers believe that the confrontation may not have been an actual attempt to take his life, but rather an act meant to intimidate or send a warning. Reports also indicate that Diddy's defense team had previously raised concerns about his personal safety in the facility. His lawyers stated that there had been prior incidents involving other inmates attempting to gain attention or status by threatening or confronting the well-known music producer. On at least one occasion, guards reportedly intervened before a weapon could be used. Individuals familiar with the case mentioned that the attack could have been intended as a message rather than a planned act of violence. The incident has brought renewed attention to the risks that high-profile inmates face in the prison system, where celebrity status can sometimes lead to jealousy, confrontation, or efforts by others to earn recognition among fellow prisoners. In the midst of this, a longtime friend of Diddy has publicly expressed strong support for him, promoting campaigns that call for his release and even creating a line of clothing to raise awareness. This individual has also been collecting signatures in an effort to highlight what supporters believe are unfair conditions or exaggerated accusations. While the story surrounding the alleged knife incident continues to circulate, there have been other updates regarding Diddy's adjustment to prison life. Documents reportedly released by federal authorities show that he has received positive evaluations from staff members, with remarks describing his behavior as outstanding and excellent. These reports suggest that he is cooperating with prison authorities and maintaining discipline during his incarceration. Despite the serious nature of the allegations that led to his imprisonment, the situation has sparked widespread debate. Some people focus on questions about justice and accountability, while others emphasize rehabilitation and the challenges faced by individuals transitioning from fame and luxury to confinement and strict supervision. Ultimately, the story of Diddy's time in prison reflects a broader discussion about safety, treatment, and the social impact of celebrity within the justice system. It highlights how even well-known figures can become vulnerable in an environment where control, reputation, and survival often depend on more than status or recognition from the outside world.